Hello, IntelliTravel agents, and welcome everybody to our interactive webinar. Just another one of your exclusive, inspirational, educational, and always fun events for you. It is travel that you are selling here, the travel business that you have started or are building. So we always have fun. Thank you, everybody, for taking the time out of your busy evenings to join us here and help grow your travel opportunity. I understand that it's a late evening and everybody else has other jobs and other things to do and whatnot. So you are investing in your education this evening by putting everything aside and learning more about your travel business. By investing in your education, you are investing in your business. By investing in your business, you are investing in your success and, of course, profits, which is why we're all here, right? So I'm really excited to be conducting this webinar. This is going to be an awesome webinar, I think, for everybody, focusing on a really important brand and a breadth of products for all of our clients. So just as a quick little reminder, this is a great partner that we are introducing to you. However, you currently do not have access to register or book with this partner. And I'm going to explain that, and I'm going to repeat that several times for everybody. This webinar is for educational purposes. However, it is such an awesome partner that we wanted to give all of our agents a sneak peek on what is to come. So Olympic Holidays, again, is going to be going over with us a little educational portion, a little background of the company. And it is not permitted for any IntelliTravel agent to contact Olympic Holidays to book anything for their clients or to go to Olympic Holidays website and try to register as an agent and make a booking. Again, this webinar this evening is for educational purposes. You will receive an official announcement that we are ready to book with this partner. And when you receive that announcement, you will have access to book and register with the partner and all the instructions that come with it. So until then, this is a background knowledge of what you have and what you will have at your fingertips. Of course, when we have solidified the processes with this partner. It is merely a process, a back office, and a system lag that is deterring us from announcing it tomorrow morning like we normally do. So again, please wait for the official announcement before booking or registering with this partner. And I'm going to be really annoying because I'm going to remind all the agents that are signing on late right now to this webinar again. So you're going to hear me repeat that several times. So I am so excited for all of our agents to meet UK's favorite European island specialist. With more than 50 years experience, Olympic Holidays are an island specialist featuring the Greek islands, Cyprus, Canary, Cape Verde, Croatia, Portugal, as well as many other favorites across the Mediterranean and beyond. No one knows more about these wonderful destinations than Olympic Holidays, which means you, the agent, can be confident that everyone from their skilled customer service department, friendly reservation consultants, and attentive representatives in all of their resorts will be well-informed, enthusiastic, and keen to share their extensive knowledge. Olympic Holidays has 3 current brochures, which include all-year sun brochure, their gold collection, which consists of 4- and 5-star properties, and their wedding brochures. They are voted the best villa holiday booking company, an accolade that they have achieved the last 6 years. So you can rest assured that your holiday and your client's money is protected with their ATOL and ABTA bonding. So join us this evening as we introduce to you with Sarah Hillier, who is a business development manager with Olympic Holidays, and she's going to take us through their extensive range of products, travel destination, agent incentives, and resources. As always, come prepared, of course, with questions so that you can type your questions in that question box found at the control panel at the right-hand side of your screen. At the end of tonight's webinar, there will be a live Q&A session with our special guest. However, with so many attendees and agents, and we are already almost at 700 agents, and still growing this steadily, we don't open up the phone line because it actually interrupts the webinar. I invite all of our agents to submit questions using that question box in that control panel, and you can type them in at any time during the presentation. Again, like I said earlier, I will answer as many questions as possible, but I will not answer questions that involve booking, registering with the supplier, booking or commission processes, because all of that will be set up and announced in the formal email. So please keep your questions to product, service, and resources, specifically with Olympic holidays. No questions will be asked about, of course, registering with the supplier, booking and booking processes with the supplier, or commission. So that will come in the formal email announcement. So without further ado, I would like to bring on your Olympic holiday specialist, Sarah Hillier, who is also joined by Michael Vanales, who is the Director of Sales and Development for Olympic holidays as well. So, hi Sarah, are you there?
Hi Tara, yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much indeed.
Awesome. Well, I'm going to let you take it over. You've got a nice captive audience here, so I'm going to let you take it over from here. I'm really excited to learn more about your product myself.
Thank you very much, Tara. So good evening, everyone, and many thanks again for joining the webinar. As Tara said, I'm Sarah Hillier, and I'm the Business Development Manager for Olympic Holidays. So this evening is a really great opportunity for me to talk about what Olympic Holidays has to offer. And the presentation this evening will be around about half an hour, 30 to 40 minutes or so, after which, of course, there'll be plenty of time to answer any questions that you may have. So I'm just trying to move my screen. I do apologize, it's got stuck on the first screen.
Try the space bar, Sarah, that sometimes works.
Typical, it was working absolutely fine. No, the space bar is not working. I'm not sure why that would have got.
What about the right arrow?
Sorry, everybody, I do apologize. That's what I'm using, the right arrow, the space bar. Yeah. I guess my screen's possibly frozen.
Maybe try minimizing and opening it again. It was just working because I know we just tested your slide advance.
It was perfectly working. It was perfectly working. There we go. Sorry, I do apologize again, everyone. We seem to be there now. So the Olympic difference. So we are one of the UK's leading specialists to holidays in now sort of 50 European islands, including 37 Greek islands and Cyprus. We started off many years ago, over 50 years ago in actual fact, just specializing in Greece and Cyprus. But over the last couple of years, we've expanded our portfolio. So really delighted now to be able to offer so many destinations. So we have huge passion and knowledge of pretty much most of the Mediterranean that we now cover, but we do remain to be real true specialists in particularly in Greece and Cyprus. Over the last year or so, we've really extended and improved our range of different types of products that we're able to offer to your customers. So this includes being able to offer fantastic family holidays. We have superb luxury hotels. We are a specialist in weddings, and I'll talk in a bit more detail about weddings shortly. We have spa holidays. Island hopping is a huge part of our business, and we have been doing exceptionally well and growing considerably in being able to offer island hopping holidays, again, over the last couple of years. And I will talk about island hopping holidays in more detail. We're able to offer villas, boutique hotels, and adults only. So we really do have a superb range of all different types of product to suit really any of your customers. Another part of our business is we do quite a lot of younger age groups. So certain destinations that kind of 16, 18 up to sort of 21, really the likes of Kavos, maybe Ayia Napa. So there are certain destinations that do appeal to the young groups traveling together. And we are actually one of the very few tour operators that will accept groups under the age of 18. So this is a big selling point for us, that we're able to do this. We do, however, require a consent form that the parents or guardians of the people traveling must fill out and sign. And that consent form is available on our website. So on our website, we have booking conditions, and under there is the consent form. So anybody that's traveling under the age of 18 years will need to complete this consent form, and also to take a copy of the consent form with them when they travel on holiday. So this is quite unique, as I say, to Olympic holidays. We also have an increased range of 4- and 5-star hotels with a lot more all-inclusive options added. So over the last few years, as many of you may be aware, all-inclusive options are becoming increasingly popular. So either people traveling as couples, part of a group, or families, when they book all-inclusive, they can budget because they know before they travel exactly what they've paid for, and really don't have much else to pay for when they're out in resort, unless they want to do any particular excursions. So we've listened to what customers want and have really expanded our range of 4- and 5-star all-inclusive options. We now, for this year and going into summer 20, have a lot of hotels that also now offer ultra and premium all-inclusive. And this just means if you see an ultra or premium all-inclusive hotel, that they're getting even more extras included within their package. We do make it very clear on our hotel descriptions on our website exactly what customers are getting included in their holiday. And we do have an improved website as well, and I'll talk in a little bit detail further on about our website and all the information that you can now find on our website. A key thing, and we think a fantastic selling point, is that we have online price parity. So we're very, very trade focused. We work, with travel agency is majority really of our business. We do sell direct as well, but we do not have any difference in price. So whether you're logged in, when you do have chance to log in, and when we set you up properly to be able to log in on our website, you will see that there is no difference when you're logged in for an agent or when you're just logged in as a normal customer. It is exactly the same price. So it means that you won't have customers coming back to you wanting you to price match because they've seen our prices cheaper on the website. So we're very proud to have online price parity. With regards to our deposits, we did change these at the beginning of May this year. So for summer 19, it's £59 per person deposit. And again, when you look at our website, we will always tell you what the deposit is for that relevant holiday. But it's £59 per person for summer 19. For winter and summer 2020, it's £89 per person. And for island hopping, it's £200 per person. We always charge more for island hopping holidays. So deposits are always taken prior to 12 weeks before travel. And then once you get to 12 weeks or within of the departure date, we do require the full balance of the holiday cost. So we're delighted to be able to fly from 26 UK airports. So we cover all the regional airports. So wherever your customers are based, they should have a local airport nearby that they'll be able to fly from with us. And we partner with all the key airlines, which includes TUI, Thomas Cook, EasyJet, Jet2, Norwegian, Air Malta, Aegean, and British Airways as well. The only airline that we don't currently, or one of the only airlines we don't currently work with, is Ryanair. However, we are in discussions with them at the moment, so we will keep you updated if we do add Ryanair to our program. So why choose Olympic? There's lots and lots of reasons why you should choose to book with Olympic. We have a lot of exclusive holiday properties across Greece and Cyprus. These are properties that no other UK tour operator is able to access. So with these properties, we have superb pricing. Across our whole program, in actual fact, we have superb pricing. We have a lot of early booking discounts, and we've got a fantastic current sale on. So at the moment, customers can save £50 per person, and that includes child places as well. And this is for all seasons. So for summer 19, summer 20, and of course our winter program. There's just a minimum spend of £229 per person for them to be able to get a £50 per person discount. This is in addition to any other discounts that you will see as advertising on our website. So currently we do have a lot of, as I mentioned, a lot of other discounts that you will see. And in addition to that, we are able to offer another £50 per person discount. How we work with our discounts is we will always show a discount code on the front page of our website. And when you view a hotel on our website or an apartment, you'll see the pricing section on there, and we have a promotional box. And that's the place where you need to put in the discount code, the applicable discount code. Just to let you know, our discount codes can change, can vary, and we don't always have them running, but we will always keep you updated with what our current discount codes are, and we always display that on the front page of our website. We're also delighted to be able to offer agent incentives. You, our agents, are extremely important to us, so we like to reward you as well for booking with us. So we currently have Love to Shop vouchers in place, and that's for all seasons. Our current incentive is £15 per booking, but again, just be mindful that this does change. So sometimes we can offer increased amount of Love to Shop vouchers. We don't always have Love to Shop vouchers in place, but again, we will keep you updated via email, and also that will be on your front page when you log in. When you're able to log in as an agent, you'll be able to see what agency incentives we are currently offering. So we have a much improved website. We are constantly improving our website. We're looking at additions that we can add onto the website to make it easier to use, easier to book, better hotel images, better descriptions, and better information for you to be able to access. So our website has improved hugely in the last, in the last year. And as I say, each month we're looking at more ways that we can improve our website. And we have a fantastic UK call centre. We're really proud of our reservations team. They're based at our head office in North Finchley. So we have two ways that you can book. The website is very straightforward, very easy to book. A lot of information can be found on the website. But of course, you can always call through to our UK call centre as well. So we're very confident that we have extremely competitive pricing out there in the marketplace. Of course, we do look at what other tour operators what their pricing is. So we're very confident at the moment. Our pricing is extremely competitive. So we always have affordable quality and a lot of value added offers as well. So in addition to the discounts we offer, you will often find with certain properties that we've got free room upgrades for certain departure dates, free board basis upgrades. So customer may pay for bed and breakfast, but then get half board as part of one of the offers that we're offering. We also have new Greek destinations for summer 19 and 20. And this again is where Olympic Holidays really do specialise, is in the smaller Greek islands. So I mentioned earlier, we're able to offer 37 Greek islands. That's a lot more than some of the bigger tour operators feature. And a lot of them don't feature these smaller islands. And we're finding that more and more customers now are wanting those unspoilt, much smaller Greek islands to travel to. So our new Greek destinations for this summer are Poros, Hydra, Spetses, Andros, Karpathos, and also mainland Greece. So we do the Athens Riviera and the Olympia Riviera. So we really do have a fantastic range of destinations that we're able to offer. We are on sale for next summer and for winter 2020 as well. So we're on sale all the way through to the end of October 2020. And we have, as we again mentioned earlier, we are experts and we have in-depth knowledge of all the islands we serve. We also have expanded our Greek island hopping experiences as well. And as I mentioned earlier, I'll talk about that in a little bit more detail in just a short while. So I wanted to give you an idea. I already mentioned that we have a lot of properties that are exclusive to Olympic that no other UK tour operator is able to offer. So these are the types of properties that, again, you'll find superb value for money. We have, I won't go through them all, but you can see there on your screen, we've literally got thousands of self-catering, bed and breakfast, anything from your 2-star to your 4-star, small studios, apartments, hotels and villa accommodations. And a lot of these properties that are exclusive to Olympic are the very traditional, authentic Greek and Cypriot properties. And there is huge customer demand for those type of properties. So that screen in front of you there just gives you a bit of a snapshot of all the different areas and where we have exclusivity. So we're delighted to have just launched our new all-year sun brochure. And Tara mentioned earlier, we currently have 3 brochures. The new all-year sun brochure literally launched just a few weeks ago. And we're very proud of this brochure. It's a brand new magazine style brochure. So there's some really good information inside the brochure about best beach resorts. We've included an increased range of island hopping breaks, lots more 4- and 5-star options, and family holidays. We have lots more holidays incorporating water parks within the hotel. And this brochure focuses on summer 20 and winter holidays. So our deposit for summer 20 is £89 per person deposit. We also have a lowest price guarantee. So if you do happen to have or find the same holiday, it does have to be exactly the same holiday, cheaper with any other tour operator, please do come to us and we will do our absolute best to see if we can price match. Now, as I mentioned earlier, we are very confident that we have some of the most competitive pricing in the marketplace. So this doesn't often happen. If it does, it's usually because it's a different room type or maybe a slightly different flight. But if the details are exactly the same and you found cheaper elsewhere, please do come to us and we'll do our best to see if we can price match. So we offer, as I've already mentioned, Greece and 37 Greek islands. And of course, that's when Olympic Holidays started over 50 years ago, specializing in Greece and Cyprus. But over the last couple of years, as I already mentioned, we're delighted to have really expanded our portfolio. So in addition to Greece, the islands and Cyprus, we can now offer Turkey. We do Sicily, Sardinia in Italy. We offer Malta, Madeira, the Canary Islands, the Balearic Islands. In the winter months, we offer Goa. During the year round, we offer Cape Verde. We also offer Croatia, and we also offer the Gambia. Now, the Gambia has been a very popular destination for us over the winter months. So for this year, for the first year, we are now offering the Gambia as a year-round program. Now, Thomas Cook don't do that. Thomas Cook only operate in the Gambia in the winter. So again, it gives you a really great opportunity to be able to come through to us, that we can offer all of these destinations, and of course Portugal as well. So we're always keeping up with technology and we're always looking at ways that we can improve. And this year we've just launched a brand new Hangout on Holiday app, and customers are absolutely loving this. So when your customers arrive in resort, this app can be downloaded on their iPhone in the resort, and it gives them so much information about the particular area, of course, where they're staying, interesting facts and figures about where they're staying, but also top tips on the best restaurants, the best beaches, the excursions they can book whilst they are there on holiday. We have a fabulous range of products, as I've already mentioned, and this includes everything from villas, self-catering, traditional houses, all-inclusive resorts, and high-end luxury. So over the last couple of years, and in particular this last year, you will notice when you get a chance to go onto our website that we do have TripAdvisor ratings against all of our properties. And we've been filtering out over the last year those properties that haven't been getting such good TripAdvisor rating. So now we focus on all those properties that get good to really high TripAdvisor ratings. And as I say, a really fantastic range from your traditional, small, friendly Greek property that's run by the owners to your very, very high-end luxury hotel. We are able to offer all of it. And a lot more family-friendly resorts. So you'll see a lot of our hotels very much focused on families with superb kids clubs and water parks all within the hotel complex. A lot of choice of different options of accommodation, from standard rooms to apartments that can sleep 6 or more, to your top suites with a private pool. So I've already mentioned island hopping a couple of times, and this is because it's something where we have seen huge growth this year in particular. We're one of the only operators actually being able to offer and be so flexible with island hopping. So there are some other of the bigger operators that can offer twin centres, but we really pride ourselves in the flexibility. And there's a map there of Greece, just showing the different options that customers can do. So for example, customers could choose to go to Corfu, Lefkas and Zante, or they could do Santorini, Naxos, maybe take in Ios and also do Mykonos as well. So we're very, very flexible. So customers can choose anything between a twin centre to maybe doing more than 3 islands. And what we do is we package the whole thing together. So customers can choose which islands they want to do, but obviously it does make sense for them to choose islands that are relatively close together. We package it together, so we book the outward and return flights. We book all the internal or inter-island ferries. All the transfers are included, and of course we book their accommodation as well. So we can really tailor it down to the customer's needs, depending on their budget, if they're looking at a 2 to 3 star property, or they want a 5-star property, or if they want to mix it up a little bit and do a bit of both. To do island hopping, you would need to phone through to our reservations to get a price and to actually book. The ferry element of an island hopping holiday doesn't yet feed through on our website. But having said that, there's some fantastic information on our website about island hopping. So there's lots and lots of information on the website that you can find, and lots of suggested itineraries. So that's just one of them. So you could do Rhodes, Simi, Kos, even take in some other islands along the way. So you'll see a lot of different options and suggestions on our website about island hopping. I think the reason we've seen such a big growth, particularly in the last year, it seems customers now are wanting to do something different. They don't always just want to go for a week or 2 weeks and just lie on a beach and do nothing. They're wanting a little bit more adventure. And this way, they can experience a lot of different islands and actually a lot of different holiday types all within the one holiday. So we're really proud of the fact that we can offer island hopping trips and really tailor it to what your customer wants. So another part of our product is our gold collection, and we have a separate brochure for our gold collection. So already mentioned that we have the all year round sun brochure. We have our gold collection. We are currently still on 2019 brochure. We are of course on sale for 2020, and we are literally putting that brochure together now. I understand that brochure will be out probably early September time, but everything is available to book anyway on our website. So with our gold collection, these are hand-picked 4- and 5-star luxury hotels. Tend to offer, with our gold collection, it tends to, the destinations are really Greece, Cyprus and Turkey. We may look to include some other destinations for our new brochure, but most of the focus is on Greece, Cyprus and Turkey. So these are all 4- and 5-star luxury hotels, and customers get a little bit extra if they book from the gold collection. You will see quite clearly if you are doing a search on our website, it will be clearly marked if the hotel is from our gold collection. So you will know then your customers are getting a lot more included in their holiday. So they get extra luggage allowance, they get taxi transfers automatically included to and from the airport to their hotel. They get a personalised information pack, and they get dedicated UK staff who handle all their personalised travel arrangements, and also a dedicated concierge service in resort. So basically your customers are just getting those extra things, just being made to feel a little bit more looked after. And we have some fabulous, fabulous hotels within our Gold collection. As I say, you can view these quite clearly on our website. Weddings is another part of our business. And with weddings, we specialize in Greece and Cyprus. So we don't currently offer any other destinations for weddings. We believe with weddings, you really need to specialize and know exactly all the different venues where you can get married. And we have a superb team in our London office who can give so much advice and information on weddings. We also have a superb or an excellent rather section on our website that you can click on, our wedding section, and that gives you a huge amount of information about Olympic weddings. And of course we have the separate brochure. So we're able to offer weddings on Greek and Cypriot beaches. We can do wedding only arrangements. We're able to do renewal of vows and honeymoons, so not just the weddings. We can do blessings, and we're one of the few UK tour operators that can do same-sex ceremonies as well. We have hand-picked hotels. We know all of our wedding destinations inside out across Greece and Cyprus. So as I say, we can give you so much advice and information on those destinations. And we can really tailor-make the package for your customers and guests. And of course, we have overseas wedding coordinators as well, who when your customers arrive in resort, our wedding coordinator will meet them and go through all their wedding arrangements prior to their actual wedding day. So we do give a superb service with weddings. We have a dedicated and very professional staff who have many years of experience, and we are experts in making wedding days very special, excuse me, and memorable. Our team of UK wedding consultants, as I've already mentioned, are there and ready to answer any questions, but there is a lot of information about weddings, about the legal side of weddings as well, that you can find on our website. So we do lots of different types of weddings. I've already mentioned we can do wedding only arrangements. Obviously, we prefer your customers to book the whole wedding through us, the hotel and the flights as well as the wedding. But just so you're aware, we can just do the wedding itself. We do the renewal of vows, blessings, same-sex ceremonies, and of course we specialize in honeymoons as well. In Cyprus, wedding confirmation dates usually take a week for civil weddings and around about 2 weeks, sometimes more for church weddings. It's worth bearing in mind with Cyprus, it does tend to be legally a bit more straightforward getting married in Cyprus than in Greece. You may have customers that can't decide between the two destinations, both equally as fabulous as each other. But with Greece, generally, customers do have to stay in resort at least 7 days before the wedding. Not all customers want that. They don't want to be in the destination that amount of time before the wedding, whereas Cyprus, it's just 2 to 3 nights. Also in Cyprus, the wedding ceremony is all in English. In Greece, of course, it can be done in English, but customers are just paying a slightly higher fee to have that translated. So there are considerable differences between the legal side of getting married in Greece and in Cyprus, but a lot of that is explained on our website. So lots of extras we can add. So within our brochure, and we've kind of mirrored a lot of the information in the brochure on the website, we will always look to try and tailor it to what your customers are looking for. So we can do the wedding cards, we can book a band in the evening, we can organize the food, the drinks, we can do the singers, the DJs, and we can even book a hairdresser or a beautician for the bride to be as well. So there's lots and lots of extras that we can add on if you do find yourselves with a wedding booking. So I mentioned earlier about our website. We are very agent friendly and the website is very easy to use. Natara already mentioned that we're not quite ready at this stage for you to be able to go ahead and book with us, but you can certainly just log on to our standard website. It's the same website the customer will see. It's olympicholidays.com, because a lot of the same information and certainly all the pricing is the same. So if you get chance, it would really be a great idea to log on to our website just to get familiar with it before you're ready to go ahead. And once we've got you set up, ready to book, you can certainly take a lot of information off the website. So it is very easy to book. We have a general search engine, and then recently last year we added a holiday deals calendar. There's a snapshot of that there on the side. This is a way that you can, it's a very quick search. You've got a few different headings where you can put your departure airport, destination you can leave as anywhere. So if you had customers that could only travel on a particular date and they really didn't mind where they traveled to, this is a great tool to be able to use. To click on the holiday deals calendar, put in the departure airport, leave the destination as anywhere, and put in the departure date and for how long. And then you'll see a screen, it will immediately come up with all the different destinations and all the lead-in pricing that we have for that particular date. Now that's different from our general search that you'll see on the front page of our website. Our general search, you do have to specify a destination. However, you can leave it as all of Greece and it will check all the Greek islands. You can leave it as all of the Canaries or all of the Balearics, but you do have to narrow down to a certain area, whereas the holiday deals calendar, you can leave it as anywhere. So we do have, as I've mentioned before, 100% guaranteed price parity. We do think that the website, you should find once we're up and running with you being able to book is extremely easy, very straightforward to book on our website, really good information on our website as well. But of course, we do have our UK call centre. So with weddings and with island hopping, you would have to phone through to our call centre to actually book for those. Everything else should be very straightforward and easy to book on our website. And we've also spent the last few months improving the hotel images on the website, the hotel descriptions. So we have really, really good descriptions on the website. We're also on Facebook, so please do follow us. There's myself, I'm Sarah Olympic Holidays on Facebook, and my colleague who's based in the north is Emma Olympic Holidays. So please follow us on Facebook. And then Olympic Holidays has a general Facebook page as well. So please do that because we do post offers and any of our latest news is posted on our Facebook pages. So our current incentive, as I say, is £15 love to shop per package booking. You do need to claim for that, but once we have got you set up to be able to book with us, we'll obviously give you all the details of how to claim for your love to shop vouchers. So when you go onto the homepage, and as I say, you can do this at any stage, just for information. On the homepage next to our Olympic Holidays logo, you'll see a couple of different headings. So we have Olympic Deals, Destinations, Inspire and Weddings. So if you click on any of those, Olympic Deals, if you click on that heading, it will give you lots and lots of different offers and a way to see a lot of our lead-in pricing. Destinations is also a great one because when you click on that, it gives you all the different destinations that we do. And if you click on Greece, some of these small Greek islands, a lot of us haven't actually traveled to, and customers might want to know a bit more information about. And that's a great way to get familiar perhaps with some of the smaller Greek islands some of you may not have visited. So when you click on destinations, click on Greece, and then we've got all of our Greek islands listed there with just a little bit of a paragraph about that particular destination. When you click on Inspire, this gives you some really good ideas about island hopping. So I mentioned island hopping earlier. This is where you'll find a lot of suggested itineraries to do for island hopping holidays. So if you click on Inspire, you can click on island hopping, or you can click on families. So that will give you some suggestions of which destinations and which hotels would be good for families or for the young and lively, groups of people wanting the very lively resorts, spa holidays, or couples wanting perhaps somewhere a bit quieter, more romantic. And then we've got our weddings heading that you can click on the website as well, that will give you a lot of information. So there is a huge amount of information, and whilst we're not ready for you to book with us just yet, you can certainly, as I say, go onto our Olympic Holidays website and get familiar with how to just search for a booking, search for a holiday rather, and to get a lot of information. So I've put this slide in. I'm going to skip past it because, as Tara said, we're just trying to tidy up the back office way of you being able to book with us. I think that certainly, hopefully, won't take very long. And of course, as Tara mentioned right at the beginning, as soon as we have the process has been tested and in place, then you will be getting an email from your head office telling you exactly how you are going to be able to book with us. So just to conclude, we're delighted and very proud the fact we always have 100% price parity. We will price match wherever we possibly can. So as mentioned earlier, if you do find the same holiday cheaper, please do come through to us. Equally, please do come through to us, particularly if you have customers wanting a particular hotel in Greece or Cyprus that you can't find with us. We will always do our best to see if we can find a hotel that is not featured on our website. That is in particular for Greece and Cyprus. So please do let us know if customers have a particular request for a certain hotel. So a superb choice of product and flexibility. So because we pull in some of the low-cost flights, we're able to offer odd durations. We're not just your 7, 10, and 14 nights. We can offer, short durations, 3 nights. We can offer 10 nights. We can offer 21 nights. So we have a huge amount of flexibility in terms of our product offering and choice for your customers. Everything from your very authentic, small Greek or Cypriot home to your ultra all-inclusive 5-star premium luxury hotel. So superb discounts at the moment. As I mentioned, we have £50 per person discount for all seasons. And we're on sale for 2020. Brochures are available via Tradegate, and of course we're fully ABTA and ATOL bonded. So our deposits for this summer, of course customers would have to be traveling the end of the summer because deposits are outside of 12 weeks before departure, but deposits for this summer are £59 per person. And we have an agency support team, so in the office and on the road. As I say, I'm the business development manager for the South, and Emma Hilton is our business development manager for the North. Plus, we really do have a great team in our London office. And we're able to offer incentives to you for booking with us. We do very much appreciate all the support that you can give to us. So thank you very much indeed. Really appreciate you attending the webinar this evening. And myself and Michael look forward to any questions that you may have.
Sarah, that was a brilliant webinar. I'm not even going to take the time to read them all because it would probably be another hour. But there are an overwhelming amount of comments in here from agents just blown away by the product, or, they've had experience with the product in the past and are really excited to be able to sell them. And just also some great compliments here on the website, on the presentation, on the product, and everything else. So I just want to say, kudos to you for that. And I apologize for not reading all of these comments. They're wonderful and they're great, but we do want this webinar to end sometime before midnight. So there are questions here that I will ask you, and I'm going to try and group them as best as I can by topic. I apologize if I jumble a little bit. So some of them are repetitive questions that I'm going to try and answer, of course, and group together. So the first, I'm going to go over weddings, the wedding package. So there are a few questions here on the, selling weddings and wedding packages. Do agents have to be a specialist, a wedding specialist or an Olympic wedding specialist to sell the wedding packages? Or do you have a weddings team or department that assists them?
That's, yeah, exactly that. That's our job, to be the wedding specialists. So we do have a separate wedding department in our London office. So we would do everything we can for you. That's what we are there for. There is, as I mentioned, a lot of good information on the website. But yes, we do have a wedding specialist team in our London office. So I know some agents get a little bit concerned, you know, it's a lot of responsibility booking somebody's wedding, but this is where we would take over and we would manage the booking for you, obviously, depending on what your customers need, but we can give suggestions and we would advise on the legal side, the documents customers would need. So yeah, we would very much, you know, do all of that.
Awesome. And what are your conditions? Are there special promotions or packages when it comes to hen or stag parties?
We don't particularly specialize in hen or stag parties. We do, as I mentioned earlier, we do sort of lively, young and lively groups. It would really just be, you know, currently we have a discount in place. We don't offer group discounts as a general rule, but of course it would be, if we have any discount going on, then that would be applicable for a group.
Awesome. Another two great questions here. I'm going to kind of combo them. Are there any specialized packages or resorts in your Breatha product, of course, that cater to disabled clients? And also, I'm going to couple that with another question. What about some solo travelers, some single travelers?
Okay, so to answer the first question, with the less able travelers, we are not a specialist in that particular area. However, you know, we do have some hotels that we know are more suited for disabled guests. But we don't specialize, you know, in that particular customer base. But we could certainly try, if any of the agents, any of you have customers with those particular needs, we can certainly try and give you advice of where would be the best hotel to travel to. But we don't class ourselves as a specialist in that particular area. With solo single travelers, yes, we take a lot of single travelers, and we have, you know, certain destinations where our single supplement is absolutely minimal. So we are not, you know, we're not charging customers an extortionate amount of money for having a single room, particularly in you know, again, areas across Greece and Cyprus. That we have very low single room supplements. So yeah, we do take, again, we're not a specialist. We don't do groups particularly for single travelers, but we do have a lot of single travelers that book with Olympic holidays. Yes, we do.
Awesome. And when it comes to booking weddings, is the agent involved in the detail, or does the client speak directly with an Olympic holiday specialist or the resort specialist when it comes to doing wedding packages?
Right, so we would say that the customer deals with the agent. So the agent finds out what kind of package the customer is looking for, what kind of wedding package the customer is looking for, and then the agent would come through to us. We are more than happy to give, you know, ideas and suggestions, but it helps if we have some idea from, you know, what the customer is looking for, the type of budget. So that would be, an agent would get that information from the customer, and then it would be the agent coming through to us. So we would deal with the agent rather than the customer direct.
Awesome. Another question when it comes to, because we're talking about, hen and stag and wedding parties, large groups, is there a maximum number of parties in a group that agents are able to book? Is there a ceiling at all?
There isn't. I mean, we would need, with a group booking, you'd need to phone through to us, because I think the website will only take a certain number of passengers when you're booking on the website. So groups need to be phoned through to our reservation team. But no, not at all. It would, obviously depending on the flight seat availability and the room availability. But yeah, there's no maximum number at all on groups. No.
Okay. When it comes to classifying children, what is the age requirement that children are considered, or the age range?
Up to 12 years.
Okay. Are there upgrades available where they can upgrade their flight?
Yes, there are. So what the website will pull through the cheapest flight option. If customers are looking for a scheduled flight, say with British Airways, you can phone through to us. The website will sometimes show other flight options. So if those particular timings don't suit, it will sometimes pull through other flight options. Might be quite a bit more expensive to travel at a different time. But if they're looking to upgrade to scheduled, or they want to upgrade their seat, then yes, of course we can do that, but that would need to be phoned through to us.
Okay. And as it happens, unfortunately, with flights, when a flight is canceled or changed, who is responsible for providing an alternate flight for their client and getting that for them?
So if the airline cancels, Michael, you might want to answer this.
Yes, I was just coming off mute. Hi, everybody. I'm Michael. We are the ATOL holder. You're buying the package from us. We're the tour operator. We're fully responsible for the customer. So therefore, in simple terms, it would be our responsibility. If the flights are cancelled, we will try and source an alternative. There are always force majeure that does not allow us to be able to do those sort of things, which at that point we refund. But we are the tour operator under the package regulation, and under the ATOL regulations, we are responsible for the customer.
Great. Thank you, Michael, for popping on.
That's provided the package is. I just want to make sure, provided the package is bought and not each and individual component. If you bought a flight only, that's different then. If you bought an accommodation only, then you are packaging it up yourselves. But when you're buying under our ATOL, which is the bulk of the business that we do, 99% of our business, then we are fully responsible for that customer.
Awesome. Okay, when it comes to payments, clients are asking, agents are asking, can their clients spread the cost of their total holiday over several payments, or must it be paid in full, or must air just be paid in full? So how does that work? And they determine the payment schedule, so to speak, for their client.
I'll take that one, Sarah, also, because we're planning slightly different things at the moment. So basically, at the moment, the process is you pay a deposit, or you can pay in full at time of booking. It makes no odds. But to us, we require a deposit if it's outside 12 weeks of departure. Within 12 weeks of departure, it's a full amount. However, if you're paying now outside the 12 weeks before departure, the deposit, say you're paying now for next year, all we require is an £89 deposit. Now, if the customer wishes to pay on a monthly basis something, there is just nothing stopping you guys from collecting that money and paying us if you so wish. But because the money is being paid to yourselves and then you're paying to us, the facility at the moment that we have is just the £89 deposit and then the balance 12 weeks before departure. But as I say, we will never refuse any money they want to pay us before.
Okay. Great. Thank you for that. This is a great question. I'm going to kind of group it together. There are questions here about different elements that could be added on. For example, pre-booked excursions or ferries, perhaps, car hire, insurance. Are there add-ons that can all be booked in advance like those?
Yes, there are. There are add-ons.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there are add-ons. Depends on what the package is. It is, but through the app, customers can then add any extra. You yourselves, as travel agency, you can add extras to the customers. You know, you can pre-book your car hire. You can pre-book things like that through us. By all means, you know, there is no problem at all on that side. You can add it extra. It's not through the booking journey. It would be extras, and we use Holiday Extras for that.
Okay,
so
great.
You may already have a.
Yep.
You may have an arrangement.
Holiday Extras is a preferred partner with IntelliTravel already.
That's right. So therefore, in this case, I'll be very honest. You're better off doing it directly with them to add on extras like that.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so there's lots of questions in here, and guys, I'm going to answer a few more, but I apologize if I don't get to all of them. I can tell you that the Olympic Holidays website is really great. Again, if you're going on the consumer site and you're not registering, I repeat, not registering, please do not call Olympic Holidays and look to get these questions answered over the phone. It is not fair for us to inundate a partner and their call center and take away from them, of course, operating their business. However, there's lots of questions in here that can absolutely be answered by finding yourself, as far as which airports and gates and destinations, types of resorts, all-inclusive, luxury, adult, children's, you name it. A lot of these questions can certainly be answered by just fiddling around with their consumer site. I will say it is extremely user-friendly. It's a great site, so I recommend everyone going to do that. Again, do not call Olympic Holidays. Again, do not attempt to register as an agent or get set up, and do not attempt to book. Otherwise, obviously, you will not get paid commission. So some of these questions can definitely be answered there, but I don't want to keep Michael and Sarah too long. There's just 3 questions I'd like to actually ask because it came up many times in the question box. The first, if you can go over the app a little bit in detail and explain a little bit detail more about the app, and also if it is also Android friendly or is it just iPhone?
I used the app the other day because I actually just come back from Simi, from one of the island hopping myself. Basically, the moment you can actually download the app before you even go on holiday. You don't have to do it just when you arrive there. The bulk of the people do it when they get there. The app is something new that we've launched this year. The app is an app where basically you download it onto your system. Is it Android or Apple? I don't know the answer to that, to be quite honest, unless Sarah knows that. I've got my iPods. Sorry, showing my age now. I've got my iPhone, so iPhone. Therefore I use the iPhone for this. But basically, you download it, and in there you've already got start conversation with the reps. You can start talking conversation with a rep. They can recommend you restaurant. They can recommend various things. And in there, you can also pre-book excursions.
Okay, great. I love the mobile technology that you guys are getting behind. It's wonderful. Lots of questions in here. Agents, you have certainly planted a seed here, of course, Michael and Sarah. Lots of agents wanting to learn more and further their education. So lots of questions about, is there more training offered by Olympic Holidays? And also, some material that they could start looking at and getting, like, for example, some newsletters or anything that involves any more education or understanding or, further detail with Olympic Holidays from the agent's perspective? Once we're
ready to launch. Sorry, Sarah. Once we're ready to launch and once we're ready there, obviously you will be receiving brochures, you will be receiving various things like that. And at the same time, they can register into our database where we will send I think it's twice or 3 times a week, offers and various things on our email, database. But that will all be explained when we're ready to launch, shall we say. Great.
And on that term, when we are ready to launch, agents are asking about what other kind of marketing tools and resources and social media libraries are available for the agent once we are, of course, set up.
There isn't any.
No.
All right. Yes, I get quite there. There isn't any sort of no marketing tools or things like that. We send information. Sarah and Emma are constantly, if you follow them, they're constantly bombarding things for Facebook offers, which a lot of travel agencies then do it. There is a lot of our own current travel agency who deals with us. What they tend to do is they get a quote, they put that on their Facebook, they follow that up to everybody. But we don't actually we do not provide an actual marketing tools. We will give brochures and we will give various things that you need, but there isn't such a dedicated area where you can actually get marketing stuff from us, other than calendars and pens and things like that.
Okay. I actually want to just touch upon that because you mentioned social, Michael, and Sarah mentioned it earlier. And teletravel agents, it is okay for you to, of course, follow Sarah on that Facebook page. However, I'm going to repeat this for anybody who have maybe came on late and missed the beginning of the webinar or didn't read that chat box there. We are not permitted to sell this partner yet. So while you can go on the Facebook page, and I encourage you to, you can get an idea for the offers, the incentives. Just remember, we are not set up yet. So to take any of those or to announce on your personal Facebook page something about Olympic holidays or that it's a partner that you're able to book now, blah, 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 or advertise any Olympic deals is not permitted. Again, let me repeat that. Agents are not permitted to promote Olympic holidays on their social media or business pages because we are not set up there. And let's be honest, you're not doing yourself a justice because if we are not set up with this partner and you are announcing that you are set up with this partner and you can sell Olympic holidays vacations, then you are setting the expectation for disappointment for your clients because you're not going to be able to turn around in a day or two and be able to make a booking. I'm not putting a date to this. There are some questions in here on when. I will, of course, promise you that we are working diligently and hard on getting these last systems and processes set up. Currently, our focus is on our few hundred agents that are over in Glasgow right now, and half of our team is over in Glasgow, and that has certainly been a main focus. So I can promise you that after our Glasgow conference, this will come back to the top priority beginning next week. I cannot determine what the technology, the systems, the processes of ours or Olympic holidays is, how fast it would go, or how fast it may not go. So please do not announce Olympic holidays on your Facebook page or business page. Share any offers because you are not able to book it yet, and you will only create disappointment, and I do not want you to field those questions. I know how excited everybody is with this partner, and quite honestly, we are too. And I know what it will do to your business. I just want to make sure that we follow these steps and follow the correct path so that we could, of course, get set up to book, to pay, to earn commission, and to promote properly. So I encourage everyone to go to the Consumer Olympic Holidays website, and you can look at some of the breadth of products. You can look at some pricing, some destinations, some airports, how their website goes. However, you are not permitted to book, and you are not permitted to promote those offers yet. So this is purely a little pre-training, shall we say, a little pre-education on Olympic holidays, because I think it's going to be an amazing partner for all of us. So with that, I am actually going to end this webinar because we went over our hour time here. But Sarah, Michael, you guys have a prize to give away for one lucky agent. You want to just explain to them what that is? Oh, did we lose you?
Sorry, I thought Michael was going to.
Oh.
We're here. No, we're delighted to give a Love to Shop voucher.
Okay, what is a Love to Shop voucher?
So a Love to Shop voucher is a voucher you can use in pretty much any high street store, but also restaurants as well. So all of the high street, big chain stores accept Love to Shop vouchers. So it's kind of like cash, but in a voucher form. And certain restaurants as well. And actually a couple of supermarkets, I think, do take them. So you've got a huge amount of choice of where to spend a Love to Shop voucher.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's actually really generous. Thank you. I apologize. That is clearly a UK term. In the US, it sounds like it's more like a gift card. So I apologize for my ignorance. Okay. So the agent that is winning tonight, just give me a second because the computer randomly picked somebody from attendees, and I will get all their information over to you, Sarah, and you can facilitate getting them the gift card. So we've got Tina Hayhurst, Hayhurst, Tina Hayhurst. Congratulations! You've got an awesome Love to Shop voucher. I hope you spend it wisely, and that's it. I want to thank both Sarah and Michael for sticking to tonight's webinar. We had close to 800 agents in attendance this evening. So I thank you so much for sticking to this, even though we have not finished setting up our processes and it's just taking a little bit longer than we planned. I truly appreciate that. I know the 800 agents on here tonight appreciate it just purely based on their comments in the chat box. It was brilliantly done. You have an amazing product. So I am really excited, of course, for us to start working together. So before everybody leaves, even though everyone is jumping ship right now very quickly, do you guys have anything else that you'd like to say before we sign off?
No, just thank you very much indeed again to everyone for attending.
Yeah, we just want to say thank you very much, and we look forward to working together.
Yes, thank you both so much. Thank you for your partnership. Thank you for your future partnership, and looking forward to have an incredibly successful 2019 and certainly a 2020 going forward. So thank you, everybody, for joining. As always, this webinar will be recorded, and it is going to be archived and available for replay. So anybody who came on late, of course, can have an opportunity to watch it, hear it, see it again. And it'll be available by the end of the day tomorrow in your back office. Thank you, everybody, so much again. I hope you have all a wonderful rest of the evening, and I will see you back here, same time, same place, next week. So good night, everybody.
Thank you. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.